It's Friday, and as much as I want to make spiked eggnog, I feel like I need to do it 5 ways. So I'm gonna make 5 different variations of spiked eggnog, and at the end, I'm gonna rank every one of them. It's December, and in my house, that means it's time for holiday cocktails. And I'm making you 25 straight days of cocktails to get you ready for any upcoming party, or to have an extra cocktail tool to get you through the holiday season. And if you enjoy these short cocktail videos and want to be notified each day I drop one, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell to be notified. And for day 13, I'm making spiked eggnog 5 ways. So let's head to the bar and make this. For this drink, of course, you're gonna need eggnog. And of course, I'll be garnishing with nutmeg. As for the booze I'm gonna be using, I'm gonna start with bourbon. Next, I'll be using tequila, followed by cognac. Then I'll be using rum. And lastly, I'll be using a coffee liqueur. And since I'm pouring everything over a rocks glass, I'm gonna be using a shaker because I like my eggnog a little bit extra frothy. And everything I use in my bar as well as in this cocktail are linked in my description, so don't hesitate to pick up any bar essentials you might need. All right, so I'm gonna start with the 5 rocks glasses, and I'm gonna drop an ice cube into each one. It might not be your thing, but as my friends always say, don't yuck someone's yum. So for the first drink, I'm gonna start with the shaker. I'm gonna add 3 ounces of eggnog, along with 2 ounces of bourbon. Then I'm gonna shake for about 10 to 15 seconds. Then I'm gonna pour all into that rocks glass with a large ice cube. Next, I'm gonna pour 3 ounces of eggnog, along with 2 ounces of tequila. Shake again for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then I'm gonna pour all into that rocks glass. Set that aside. Now I'm gonna add 3 ounces of eggnog, and 2 ounces of cognac. I'm gonna shake for about 10 to 15 seconds. And I'm gonna pour all into that rocks glass. Next, I'm gonna pour 3 ounces of eggnog and 2 ounces of rum. Shake for about 10 to 15 seconds. And I'm gonna pour it into that rocks glass. And lastly, I'm gonna take 3 ounces of eggnog and 2 ounces of coffee liqueur. Shake for about 10 to 15 seconds. And pour all into that last rocks glass. All right, there you have it. 5 different eggnog drinks. But I'm missing one thing, the nutmeg garnish. Much better. No drink's complete without the garnish. Okay, so I have my bourbon, my tequila, my cognac, my rum, and my coffee liqueur. Now I'm gonna try them all and see which one tastes the best in my opinion. So again, starting with the bourbon. I mean, who can go wrong with a classic? The bourbon is very, very forward in this drink, and that creamy eggnog just really balances it out. So I love bourbon and eggnog, so this is gonna be very hard to beat. Next, tequila. It's very interesting. I'm not sure how to feel about it. I taste that tequila and it kind of reminds me of a margarita or some kind of festive drink. But with the eggnog, I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan. It's not bad, but it's just not my thing. I have a hard time thinking of tequila and eggnog. So for me, this is probably not one I would normally drink, but to each their own. Next, I'm going with the cognac. This is a very subtle drink. I like cognac, but again, when I think of cognac, I think of like drinks like the sidecar. You know, this is a little bit more elegant for me. I'm not sure, again, if I'm a huge fan of it. If you like cognac, you're gonna love this drink. Next is gonna be the rum-based one. I mean, rum is fantastic. This is probably my second favorite one, you know, starting with the bourbon, of course, but you know, if you love rum drinks, you're gonna love this drink, obviously. Lastly, we're gonna go with a coffee liqueur. Wow. I would say as far as a drink is concerned, the coffee one is actually the most pronounced. I probably enjoy this one more because again, it reminds me of coffee and cream. It's really good. But if I had to pick a winner overall, I mean, I have to go with my OG, and I'm gonna have to say bourbon, coffee liqueur, rum, cognac, and then tequila. I could be wrong, this is just my opinion. In the comments, I'd love to know which one of these you think you'd like best, or if you've tried them all, which one is your favorite. And additionally, please consider hitting that subscribe button, as well as the bell to be notified of upcoming videos. I put up new videos and shorts each week, and the support means a ton. Until next time, cheers.